Good morning. It's Wednesday, the 12th of February. Welcome to the Sky Spirit channel. I'm Naomi and I'm going to give you your card for the day. So basically, I need you to think of a number between 1 and 12 and we'll see what the tarot has to say about your day. Okay, so let's give these a little bit of an extra shuffle. I have shuffled them before I came on air, but it's always good to do a little bit more. Okay, so number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so if you haven't picked a number between 1 and 12, you can do so now. Hold that number in your head. Let's see what the tarot have to say. So if you chose number 1, we're looking at the Four of Cups. Now, the Four of Cups is almost saying to you, all right, so you're really missing an opportunity here. So you might be thinking, oh, things aren't going my way, or I've missed out on this. Perhaps, things in a relationship aren't going the way that I want, or maybe it's even at work. I think it's more to do with the emotional self, with it being cups. But what we're being shown here is that you're literally missing an opportunity. If you can see on the card, this lady here is looking, and she's bemoaning the fact that these cups are here, and she's like, oh, all woeful. But in the background, there's a hand coming out the cloud, like giving her another cup. So she's being, you can't see my hand there, she's actually being handed another cup. So it's like, I want you today to look around and see what opportunity you're missing, because once you look, it should be quite obvious, okay? So there's something being handed to you which you need to take, all right? Don't focus on the empty cups, look for the full cup. It's that glass half full, glass half empty thing, isn't it? So look for your glass half full, number 1. Okay, number 2, you have the Ace of Wands. Now, the Ace of Wands is really an action card. And we're talking about creativity, new ideas. This is a brilliant day for you to start a new project or to really get to grips with a project that's already going on, okay? So if you're thinking about starting something, go ahead and start it. If that hasn't been in your mind, perhaps you might want to look at, I don't know, maybe you've got a project on the back burner, or perhaps you wanted to clean out the cupboard under the stairs and you've been putting it off. Today, the Ace of Wands is telling you, go for it. The energy is pushing you forward. Okay, number 3. Oh, my favorite card in the whole deck. Okay, so number 3, your card is the Star. The Star is a beautiful card of hopes and dreams. Okay, so this card is saying to you today, dream big, believe that your dreams can come true, because today is one of those days that shines golden for you. So number 3, if you've got a dream, today make it happen. If you haven't got a dream, why not? Get yourself a dream and get it in motion, because the Star card has got you under its starry light today. Okay, number 4. Wow, look at that. The Sun card right next to the Star card. The Sun, again, fantastic card. So if you've chosen number 4, you're looking at this card is about it's about family happiness. It can even sometimes mean marriage. But as we're looking at it for a day, I'm going to say that today's going to be a fabulous day for you. And if you get offered an opportunity to do something, grab it, because today things are going to struggle to go wrong for you today. It's one of those days where you can't put a foot wrong, okay? So number 4, I wish I'd chosen number 4. Number 5. Okay, number 5, you are the Six of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles is almost like a charity card. It's the card of giving and receiving, all right? So if you are in the position of giving, today would be a really good day for you to finalize those plans. If you're supporting somebody else, or if you're sharing material things with somebody, perhaps donating to charity or helping a family member with some money or something like that. So today, is a day for those sort of things. But if you're on the other side of that, if you're the one that's needing some financial support or needing to borrow from somebody, doesn't need to be money. Perhaps it could be equipment, or I don't know, a lawnmower or something like that. Today's a great day for that. So remember, it's receiving and giving. Now, often as well, to receive, we very often start that energy with giving. So even if you have nothing, well, you don't think you have something to offer by means of finances, there are other ways that we can give to people. Perhaps even, a phone call to ask how somebody is, or a text message if you don't like phone calls, or, helping somebody out, doing a bit of gardening for somebody, or just letting someone know that you're there, because that is giving in its very essence. And receiving, sort of, if you give, it starts that energy, and what the universe does is it returns that to you. So when you're in need, the best thing you can do is give. Okay, so number 6, we have the 2 of Swords, and that is reversed. Okay, so what I'm sensing here, number 6, is that there's been movement, but it's almost like you're going in the wrong direction, or you're not sure which direction to go in. The illustration on the card is actually a blindfolded lady, and she has 2 swords in her hands. Okay, so she doesn't know which to choose. All right, so if you've been stuck between a rock and a hard place, this card is saying it all. All right, so it's almost like, have you been going in the wrong direction? And sometimes we get paralyzed by the fear of not knowing if we're doing the right thing. When this card comes out for you, number 6, I would say that if you're unsure about a decision or a direction that you're moving in, I would say hang fire. Just give it some time and observe. Almost become like the observer of your life and not the participant. So I want you to take a back seat. I want you to watch it objectively, and only then make your decision when you've really weighed up each path. Okay. Number 7 is the Knight of Swords. Okay, so our Knight of Swords, and that is in the upright position, is about speed and streamlined decision making. So if you've got decisions to make, today is a great day to make them, because your mind is going to be feeling almost like mercurial. So you're going to be able to analyze a lot of data. You're going to be able to make an assessment of situations quite easily. You'll be able to look at things objectively and then strive forward, making the positive changes. Okay, so today's one of those days where you feel like you're cooking on gas. If you've got decisions to make, if you've got things that need done, today you're just going to breeze through them. All right, number 8. Number 8 is an 8. It's the 8 of Swords. So when we look at the 8 of Swords, we're looking at, and that is reversed. So I'm going to say that we've got, this is releasing you from some kind of fear. Okay, so it's almost as if something has been holding you back. So you've been stuck behind this wall of swords here, and today that's lifting for you. So that's fabulous. It's the end of something that's been holding you back, and that means the beginning of something that is not holding you back, so pushing you forward. Okay, so that's a brilliant card for you, and that's number 8. If you're a number 9, wow, so we've got the 3 of Pentacles here. I love the 3 of Pentacles because it's about being really skilled at something and receiving recognition for those skills. So it's, if you're studying or if you're learning something, then today is going to be one of those days where your mind just works on like overdrive, so that you can take in lots of information and you get things right. If you've got an essay to write, today would be a good day to do it. If you're waiting for the results of an exam, or you're waiting to hear about back from a job interview or something like that, again, this is the card of recognition for the skills that you have. So today would be a great day for that. I'd be really interested to hear if anybody if anybody who's drawn this card gets the job today that they've been hoping for. Let me know in the comments beneath. So that's a brilliant card for you. Number 10. Oh, I love the Magician. Number 10's the Magician. So the Magician card is about, he's saying, I have the power to change things. I am the master of the elements. I can make things happen. So number 10 Today, you don't have an excuse to sit on the settee watching TV and burying your head in the sand. Absolutely not. And you don't have an excuse to not give today your absolute 100%, because today you really have the power to get things moving and to make big changes. So whether that's for yourself or whether it's for other people around you, you're the one in control today. So number 10, I can't wait to see what you achieve today. That's a really good card. Okay, number 11 is the Fool reversed. Now, the Fool is about starting new journeys sometimes, and it can be about making sort of new decisions about things. When it's reversed, it indicates that there's like a block that's stopping you from making a decision, or perhaps that you're feeling hesitant and you're worried about making the wrong decision today. Now, what this card is telling me is that you're hesitating, and you do well to hesitate today, because it feels like you could, any decisions made today, big important decisions, I mean, would probably be better really looked closely at, because there would be a tendency today to make a decision in haste, which could be something that you decide differently on a different day. Okay, so put off any big decisions today if you can. All right, if you have to make them today, then make informed decisions. So make sure you've looked at all sides of the question and decided on the right course of action. Okay, finally, if you chose number 12, we have the Queen of Pentacles reversed. So Pentacles normally is talking about your finances, maybe to do with work. When this card is reversed, it can indicate some difficulty with the finances, but it can also mean that perhaps you've been a bit dependent on other people, and it's time to really take control of your own destiny, shall we say, especially where it concerns like money or work. Okay, so what I want you to do, number 12 today, is really own your work and finances and that side of your life. Really sit down and say, right, I'm in charge of this. Make any changes that you need to. What you need to be able to do is see where those changes need to be made, obviously. So I think it's almost like a card that's telling you to take stock. Okay, but do it for yourself. Don't depend on somebody else to do it for you. And in some cases, this card would indicate to me that you're the best person to make those decisions, and someone else that could advise you about those financial decisions might not have your best interests at heart. So just be aware of that today. Make decisions yourself, make them based on your circumstances, and just be careful of accepting advice from somebody else about that. Okay, so that's your cards for Wednesday, the 12th of February. I hope you enjoyed that reading. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and then hit notifications to receive your daily tarot reading every morning. It's been lovely to do this morning for you, and have a fabulous day, whatever you're doing, and stay weird.